what counts is not the numbers that people expect you to make overnight. Fuck all that. You need to be focused on the bigger picture. You see, I've had many accolades. I've had many moments where I felt like, oh my God, I should pop a bottle of champagne, which I don't really like champagne at all, as a matter of fact, and I didn't. Not saying that I wouldn't celebrate. I just always understood that, you know what, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Those are just, moments along the way that allow me, obviously, to be comforted that what I'm doing is the right thing. But Keisha, all this good advice, all I got in return was COVID. But hey, Luna, what's chilling? Oh, this one, she's making noise left and right. No, you didn't get no COVID from me, bro. But yeah, so you see, again, I repeat myself, and I think it's very important. Don't look at those little moments of accolades. Don't look at, for example, if you see, for example, that you are maybe on one live, you have like 300 people. That's fantastic. It's how are you maintaining the delivery, the quality of the product? Are you able to stay consistent? Because people do take for granted a lot of things. Even those who are advising you to just move out of what you've been building, and it's very funny because I found out to be so audacious as well. When you've spent all these years doing something, building something on your own, obviously with the support of many, but pretty much on your own, because you are the one who has to have faith in yourself. You have to, you know what I mean? Beyond the fact that people may have faith in you, if you don't have faith in yourself, you're not gonna do much. You feel me? And so, you see, to be impressed and super excited over little wins all the time will quickly derail you from accomplishing, what needs to be accomplished. I'm not saying that you should not appreciate moments of wins, of course, but until you get to the finals, you still got a lot of work to do. And the thing is that until you get to the actual finals, well, actually, by the time you get to the final is when you actually get that ultimate fight, right? And then you deliver that, and eventually you get the win. But a month or two after that, you gotta get right back into training. You know what I mean? That's how are you expecting to be the best at what you do if every time you make a little progress, as I said to you, for example, when I started MQT, I had like 5 people, and now here we are. There's probably going to be at least in total tonight an average of maybe 150 people who have watched the show. If I was the kind of person to get excited over that, which obviously is exciting, I'm not saying that it's not, because it's amazing that 15 people, human beings, are willing to sit down in front of their screen or just have me in the background and listen to me talking about what I'm talking about. That's quite humbling, and therefore I'm endorsing my responsibility fully, which is to make sure that I do my best to give you something as true, as raw, and as informative and empowering as it can possibly be. So as we build on these long-term visions of ours, as we are having to deal with people that we love and people that love us and people that want to see us doing more, doing better, doing bigger, this and that and the other, We cannot forget that allowing them to pressure us into doing what they want us to do is a disservice to our vision. For example, if I was to be with somebody, a woman that would tell me, look, this music thing is cool, but you got to do something else, I honestly would not continue the relationship with that person. Because this is what you've met me doing. This is what I will be doing until the day I die. And however, the levels of challenges and trials that I'm encountering, no matter how strong and how complicated things will be, I have proven to myself time and time again that at the end of the day, I'm still here and I'm making my small wins. At the end of the day. Greetings, Marco. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Skeisha says consistency, determination, smart decisions, long-term vision, multiple goals with 1, 5, 10, 20 years milestones. Very much indeed. And as you notice, today I'm not necessarily talking about the strategy behind the long-term. Or so far I haven't really touched on the strategy yet, because I think that, and I don't want this to sound like a rant, because I'm not renting, but I'm just pretty much making an observation on something that really feels more like I came to a point where I don't want to justify anything anymore, because that's exactly what Keisha just said. It's like, you have got to set your own little milestones. And believe me, sometimes I don't even know what the milestone is. You know what? I know that none of the things that I see are absolutely guaranteed. I know that for sure. But I also know for sure that if I don't do everything I can in my capacity and within the realm of business that I'm venturing in, which is the business of now creating content, outside of being a musician and a DJ and everything that I'm doing, if I don't do that, for sure I will not know what could have been transpired out of it. So again, sometimes you might take decisions that would lead you to hit a wall, and that's how you learn. And somebody around you may, or somebody close to you would say, "Oh, I told you so." Well, fuck that. I have to make my own mistakes anyway. So it is what it is. But they "I told you so" sometimes, and a lot of the time, can also be very much wrong, because one's experience is not necessarily your experience. Even though 9 times out of 10, the "I told you so" will be right, there's always that 1% chance that they might be wrong. And the problem is that when you're having conversation with your family or people that care for you, your loved one or partner, whatever, and y'all, in a very comfortable and intimate setting, you're more inclined to receive whatever message they're going to give you. It's always going to be from that, yeah, but you know what? There's only 1% chance you'll succeed. So do you really want to risk that? And sometimes it's because you fail to take that risk, because you fail to just hold on. The bills are coming in, the this, the that is coming in, and you're getting pressure. Look, if one day I'm gonna share some stuff, but it's not the time yet. Believe me, the type of things that I had to endure. And that's prior to COVID. Oh man. That's why when COVID hit us, obviously it was a bummer. It still is a bummer, but I was very much well prepared for the type of challenges that COVID brings, that this whole COVID situation brought. I'm sorry. And that's not to say that, I'm completely proof against any of the challenges and all sorts of hurdles that I may encounter, but it's just to say that the muscle is there, And I'm not better than anyone. I'm not stronger than anyone. I just feel like one of the things that I've been good at is acknowledging when I was actually not strong. When I was actually acknowledging the fact that, fuck, I feel like I cannot do this. And I feel like I don't even know if I can actually do this.